What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin Gotzi for theathleteinquirer.com. Thank you so much for checking out tonight's video. Today, guys, we're here going into the world of professional wrestling, coming back to it, and talking about TNA. You know, TNA has been a company over the past couple of months. A lot of people have been losing interest in the product. I know ROH is now a part of Destination America. There's a lot of competition between the two since they're just an hour apart from the the different shows on the same network. So you get a nice time slot of just pure wrestling. So ROH is doing good in the early goings, but we're here talking about what's going on in TNA regarding their talent wise, and it was just announced yesterday. Yes, I'm a day late again, like my Bronson Arroyo video. I'm a day late on this, but Samuel Shaw has announced that he has walked away, or not really walked away. He has departed from TNA Impact Wrestling, and honestly, this is the second time in his career he has parted ways with TNA. But I see a lot in Samuel Shaw. There's two times. This is the second time he's walked away from TNA. He was once a member of TNA from 2010 to 2013, doing a bunch of different things. Whether he is working dark matches, or he was accompanying Jeff Jarrett, a part of his MMA challenge. When he was a member of Gut Check, where we all know what happened during his time in Gut Check. He was attacked by the Aces and Eights. The Gut Check judges gave him another opportunity. He defeated Douglas Williams. They gave him the spot on the TNA roster. But everything fell off from there. Nothing was going ahead for him. So he would eventually fall off TV in 2013, and then you'll end up seeing him go to Ohio Valley Wrestling. Then he'll have like a completely different turnaround, come back to TNA, and then on November 21st he would reappear and have a awkward. This is probably the biggest thing that he had in TNA during his time, was that storyline as like the lover, or the obsessed fan, or the stalker of Christy Hemme. A lot of things were going on in that storyline, but really nothing was going for Samuel Shaw in TNA Impact. Other than that, there was times where he had like a small little issue with Mr. Anderson, who would come down and help out. Christy Hemme, who I remember, Christy Hemme was cutting this promo in the ring, and Samuel Shaw thought Christy Hemme was going to be on his side, but it was the complete opposite. That is when Mr. Anderson got involved. They had like a straight jacket match. I want to say it was at a Sacrifice, or during a TNA show, but it was either or. So the whole storyline was that was it. That was basically what was it for Samuel Shaw in TNA. Was another this is like professional wrestling. When it comes to WWE and TNA, they do have this thing where let's have a psycho storyline, or obsessed fan storyline. We've seen multiple wrestlers get that kind of psychotic storyline, or their gimmick, like an AJ Lee in the WWE, Dean Ambrose right now. And then Samuel Shaw was like one of those calm, and he kind of reminded me of Corey Graves, with the hair and everything, but without the tattoos. But Samuel Shaw, that was basically the biggest thing going for him in TNA. He ended up departing from TNA just yesterday. What does the future have in store for him? I cannot really put it to pen and paper, but he is overall a good wrestler. I would love to see if WWE will give him a shot. I know that the talent pool right now in NXT is it's still riding a little bit high, but they need some more singles competitors. We got Kevin Owens up at the main roster right now. Finn Balor is getting that opportunity at the title, could potentially end up winning it in Tokyo on July 4th. That there's a lot of areas, and there's a lot of room to add some new product, some new a new superstar, add some new product wrestlers to NXT, and I think that Samuel Shaw could be a good asset to the NXT roster. We'll just have to wait and see what WWE has in store, if they are interested in him. But for right now, as it stands right now, it looks like he's going down to the independent circuit. maybe, you know, ROH could possibly be interested if he wants to, you know, get back on, you know, Destination America, and, you know, be back on live TV. Maybe ROH should give him an opportunity, or, you know, like I said, you know, probably end up going, you know, the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. There's just a bunch of other opportunities out there. And, you know, Samuel Shaw, you know, he's still young. You know, he's a very young competitor. He still has a lot left in him. You know, yeah, age 31, I still think that's he's still young. And, you know, he's in the prime years of his wrestling career, and, you know, why not give him the opportunity? So I think Samuel Shaw should, you know, resurface in news, you know, over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully he does get something going for him. Possibly, you know, joining Global Force Wrestling could be another opportunity. So we'll just, you know, I'll give you guys some more information. Make sure you guys still go and follow me on Twitter at Athlete Inquirer. Make sure you guys go like the Facebook page. All the links are down below in the description. Check out the website. You guys can, you know, check out more videos on the website. We're thinking about hosting a podcast-based website where you guys can just, or a SoundCloud where you guys can go and, you know, check out our interviews, our you know, straight to podcast interviews. We're trying to land some, you know, some independent wrestlers who can, you know, potentially end up coming on and sharing their thoughts on how they got to, you know, the world of professional wrestling. But those are all, you know, things we're trying to, you know, officially connect the dots, and then we'll give you guys some more information as, you know, time as much as it's provided to us, and, you know, give you guys like a complete schedule on who's going to be coming on our show and everything like that. So until then, I'll keep you guys updated. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys go share this video. Samuel Shaw has walked away from TNA. He has announced his he has announced that he's departed from TNA. What's next for Samuel Shaw? Make sure you guys leave your comments down below. My name is Justin Gotze for theathleteinquirer.com, and I'll catch you guys in our next video.